Hey guys. So I know that you're supposed to get an image right out of camera, right? But if you're shooting in manual mode, as you hopefully should be eventually, just because you have more control, um, and this is coming from somebody who used to shoot in all aperture priority mode, which works when the light's changing quickly, but I have found it doesn't always work for me anymore. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. Sometimes when you're shooting in manual mode and you're kind of shooting quickly, you're not adjusting your settings correctly. And so I want to show you how I took this image, which is way overexposed, and how I edited it to look way better. So the first thing I do is I just hit auto mode. And if you shoot Nikon, I shoot with a Nikon D750 and a Z6. It's really good at recovering highlights when you overexpose. So I hit auto. I also shoot in Kelvin, and this was a bit warm for this shoot. I had a lot of trouble with this client's skin tone, and you can't tell here as much, but she has really kind of almost like a yellow tan, and with the yellow fields behind her, and then wearing also like a yellow toned dress, it was hard to edit. So anyways, even now, just hitting auto and then, auto exposure and then auto white balance, it looks light years better. I'm gonna choose my editing go-to. Lately I've been using Trisha Victoria Gold. Oh look, I ruined it again, so perhaps it wasn't even worth it, but I'm just going to lower my exposure and decrease my highlights a bit. I always increase my clarity. I'm going to cool this off. It's a little warm for me. So here we have a lot of reminders coming up. So here we have it looking a lot better. I might take it down to a little greener tint, and then I'm going to go in. Oh, another thing I like to do, I don't want that much grain, so I usually go down to like, I don't know, 17. I'm pretty inconsistent with it, to be honest. There are things I would like to do with the face. Firstly, I'm going to lighten it a bit, just so you can see more of her face in there. And then I'm going to use my Iris Enhance tool, and I'm going to even go in more. She has really pretty eyes, and I'm going to brighten those up. I do brighten up the whites, not always, but in this case I will, because there's so much shadow in her. You have to be careful that you don't make people look possessed when you do that, but I think that looks good. I'm going to tone down the highlights even more. And so I created a brush. Let's go in, and this helps just brighten the face. I don't use portraiture. I know a lot of people do. I feel like a lot of people who edit with portraiture end up making their clients look like their skin is made of wax, and that is just not my look at all. So I cleaned up the skin, fit it. I'm going to increase my shadow to help her a little bit, help make her face pop. And then let's see if I want to do any split toning here. Yeah, so a little different than this edit, I think. I actually like this one better, so I'll probably deliver this to her. So anyways, that is how I edit an image that's way overexposed. I may even decrease a little bit more. There we go. And pull my shadows ever so slightly. So there you go.